All right, I'm back with you. It's tip number 20 of our series of the biggest reasons that coaches fail at coaching their clients. And if you don't know me, Terri Levine, the guru of coaching, and lots of free stuff for you, articles, resources. We enjoy it all. It's at terrilevine.com and coachinstitute.com. Just like all these videos, just be of service. It's all free. I look at myself and think of myself as sort of a coaching portal, trying to give you the best of the best information. So here I am with tip 20. And this is a big place that coaches also fail, and they're afraid to get fired. And I remember this early on. First of all, I took any client under the sun. They were breathing and they had money. I was like, oh, I have a client. I did this as a speech-language pathologist in my previous life, first out of graduate school. I started my own business. And what I was really, really good at were really two things. I was really good at working with people who stutter. I still have a passion for that. And I was really good at working with stroke patients. We call it aphasia. So really good at those two things. I was not so good at a lot of other things. But I took any patient under the sun because I needed the revenue and brand new business. And it actually really wasn't fun. And by the end of the first year, I was like, I don't even want to be doing this anymore. So as a coach, you'd think I'd learned, but sometimes you have to have the same mistake repeat. And it's like, okay, I got the lesson. So as a coach, here I was. And, if you were living and breathing, I was happy to take you. My real goal was to coach people around careers. If you don't know, my first book was called Work Yourself Happy, because it still is called that. And I was all about working happy, because that's what I did. It was the big shift in my life. Went from miserable, beyond miserable, to corporation that just was unbearable to work for, with just an amazing life that I created, and working myself happy, doing the profession I always wanted to do, and serving people. It's like, this is the best thing in the world. So those are the people I wanted to coach, people who were really unhappy in their careers, who wanted to find what their passion was and then help them get into that career. That's what I was doing like 11 years ago. And my biggest fear is, getting clients. So even though I got 15 clients in 30 days, and I got 30 clients in a few more days after that, and literally since then I've always had a waiting list. I've been very fortunate. But believe me, I took a lot of marketing actions. I didn't just sit around and didn't open my mind and pray they would come in and just focus on feeling them. And I did a lot of work. I'm all about law of attraction, but law of attraction without action is a bunch of crap. Pardon me, it really is. Really, action is the most important thing in my life experience and work experience, and what creates success for me. So what I found was I was still kind of concerned, like, I better keep getting more clients. And so let's say a career coaching client would leave or finish, somebody on the waiting list would come in. Well, sometimes that somebody would be somebody, who perhaps is like a business partner with their spouse, and they're having issues with their spouse because of that. And all of a sudden I'm like coaching all these kind of clients that I, first of all, don't really resonate with in terms of wanting to coach them. Second of all, I'm not a good coach at those things. It's not like my forte. So it finally dawned on me that, hey, it's just like speech pathology. It's not going to be fun. You're going to hate it. You got to clear it out, and you got to get clear on what you do. So the biggest fear that came up after that was, then what if clients fire me? What if they're like, I don't like coaching with you, or it's not working, or, who knows? And they see a picture of me, and they don't like the color of my hair, which is different all the time, but who knows? So I think it's a big problem. In fact, I know it is, that a lot of coaches are just afraid of being fired. So they don't speak the truth. They don't say the harsh stuff I've been telling you to say in these tips. They don't speak up. They're not honest with their clients. They don't tell their clients to get off the pot and get moving. They don't tell their clients that the baby's ugly. They let their clients be inactive and not reaching their goals. And that's shame on you. Please don't call yourself a coach, because I don't want to be associated with that in the profession that I am in. I really don't. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be nasty, but I want to be very, very clear. If you're afraid of getting fired, get out of the business. If you own a restaurant and all you do is drink, people don't hate my meals and send them back, you shouldn't be in that business either. You shouldn't be in any business if you're afraid of getting fired. This is what you need to do. You need to deliver the best you can deliver at that time. Trust me, coaching 11 years ago, if you were one of my first clients, to coaching with me now, it's a world of difference. Some of you have been with me that long, I know. You know. Hear it from my clients all the time. My God, Terri, it's nothing like it was. No, it isn't. Why? I keep learning, I keep growing, I keep investing in myself, and I keep learning more and more and more. And I got over that initial 1-year fear of, if I say the wrong thing, they'll fire me. No, it is about me being tough. I do love my clients, but man, I gotta be tough with them. not tough, your client should fire you. So if a client fires you, they fire you. Who cares? And if you're really following some of the marketing stuff that I teach, there's plenty of other clients who want your service. You're not right for that person. Please don't sit around worrying about getting fired. Give your clients the tough love that they need. That's what they're paying you for. So we're on tip 20. I'll be back with the rest shortly.